All right, say hello to Bonnie the Barracuda. So 69 340 Formula S. Engine compartment's all pretty much done. These, like the main wiring harness, the looms that come out have not been have been taped up or had conduit put on there. Got the wiring run up front to get the headlights and the headlight assemblies in. I think if I get everything like that, I might just have somebody do that, finish the wiring up on that. There's some small leaks in here that I'm looking to get secured up. A couple little things here. On the most part, she seems to be running pretty good. But yeah, some little minor things there. The Phytech unit, it is a Phytech. They call it the Go Street 400 HP edition right there. So that needs some tuning, I think, to get it dialed in. The AFR on it goes up and down. Sometimes it's matching, sometimes it's not. There we go. I'll show you the interior real quick. So it's got Dakota Digital VHX gauges in here, and the original bezel. So this is the original bezel and dash, and they mount it in there. Trying to kind of make period correct looking gauges, just modernized. And then it's got a radio in here. It's aftermarket. It's retro radios. And the fitment isn't all that good. And then the guy who put it in did the wiring for me, botched a handful of things, and one of them was this is fogged up inside here. So I don't know if I'm going to replace the radio or get something else or what. But and then we'll turn it on real quick, and I'll show you which gauges are run. But everything needs to just be kind of finished routed. Obviously, I've got this loom going to all the lights and stuff for the back, and then there's one for this one had the optional defroster, the rear defroster fan. So here we go. Fire this up real quick. So temperature's working, but again, not calibrated yet. Battery voltage meter there's working. Not getting an oil pressure. Sending units not registering, or the fuel. And we've got an inline submersible fuel pump in this guy now. So yeah, so that there's some kind of fan works, everything like that, but it seems like sometimes the switch is switched, it doesn't go off, so the fan just keeps running. Let's see what else we got here. I've got a brake light switch, the rear brake lights. That switch, I don't know what happened to that, but I don't have anything for it. And that's kind of what I got going there. So yeah, just looking to get it all basically finished up, everything working and correctly calibrated and stuff. So just a few things there. And the speedometer too, that'll need to be calibrated. There we go. There's also a flasher switch I gotta find. Guy lost that. He lost some of my knobs, like the wiper knob. I'm working on getting those. Other things that I'll need in this car is the regulators for the windows. I have them all. They just need to be cleaned up and get the regulators and the windows back in this thing. That's going to be, I guess, one of the harder things that I have left to do. And then maybe getting the windows back in themselves, front and rear. Need to get a new front glass windshield, but I do have the rear window tucked away, and it's in good shape. So, and then I'd finish the interior and the trim and bumpers and stuff like that myself. So that's kind of where I want to get. So I hope that helps kind of explain what I got going here.